Hey, Caleb.
Guys, I have great news.
Oh, what is it?
So, we've been picked up to a full
Yeah.
22 episode series.
That is not true. That's not true.
Oh, God.
I know.
How many
I know.
episodes? What's the order for how many episodes?
22 episodes.
22?
22
Oh
episodes.
my God.
I
Is
know.
it a Christmas special?
There's a Christmas special, a Halloween, there's a Valentine's, and there's a Kwanzaa special.
Is there a very special episode where we talk about drug use?
That's actually coming up later today.
Okay, we're actually just going to do drugs.
Don't do drugs.
No, that's not happening.
Too late. Too late. You should have told me like 45 minutes ago because it's hitting. It's hitting.
Hedy. Oh, Hedy.
And then I just start chewing into the mic.
Yeah, and Alex, if that's when you can kind of start the theme intro that I know you've created
Sure.
for us.
Yeah.
So we'll give like a oh Hedy.
I have some big news. I have big news other than
What?
that our show's picked up. I'm going to drum roll.
My baby's sleeping, so I'm gonna do this drum roll.
I'm going to be in Montreal.
I'm going to Vancouver.
Yo, honey, nothing
I'm
is happening in
kidding.
Vancouver.
Wait,
Oh.
you're gonna be in Montreal. We're gonna
We're
be
gonna
there
be in
together.
Montreal. We're going to be there together.
I'm so excited.
While we're there, if you guys are really good and if you bother Alex a whole bunch,
But guys, you
about
have to
it.
be really good, and you have to be quiet when Alex is
Don't be
talking.
quiet when Alex is talking,
And you need to make
we'll
sure-
do a live show. We'll do a live show there, maybe.
Wait, I don't think I knew this.
Maybe. The real sticking point right now is Eric. He's
Right.
really been our biggest problem. He's very anti.
Live show.
Yeah, he's really
Yeah.
been the biggest sticking point. He's gonna watch this and be so sad. He's gonna be like, I can't even keep the ruse going because he's literally the sweetest person on this.
Honestly,
planet.
Eric's been our biggest supporter. Like, there were times when I was waiting to see if this was picked up that I'm like texting Eric, like, I don't know, man. Like, I think Alex hates me. Like, he doesn't talk to me anymore. And Eric's like, hey, I think he might, but just give it some time. So, like, he's been such a support for us.
Stand. Wait, what are you showing? What is this? What is Eric doing here?
Eric!
Get him!
Hello.
Eric!
How's it going?
Wait,
Hey,
Eric,
hey.
where did you just come from?
Well, you were talking about him, so I just summoned him.
Eric, we said you've
Summoned
been
him? Like,
you've been
like
you've been the
Ifrit.
biggest supporter of this podcast, Eric. Like, we could not have done this without you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you contributed so much. Like, you edited it, you did the
Wow.
music, you publicized it, you wrote the script,
I am lying.
you dealt with the, the talent.
Hey, you guys,
Talent wrangling is something I do. I've done before.
I think he's being sarcastic.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
and
think
Alex, what?
Daddy Alex has had it up to here.
Daddy
Daddy
Alex.
Alex.
Daddy
what
Alex
did I come
is-
into? Daddy.
Daddy's had enough.
Daddy Alex.
Okay, Hedy, I need to make something very clear on this podcast. I will not be referring to Alex as Daddy
Okay,
Alex.
well, hold on 1 second, okay? Because I have emailed proof that you have called me dad, or I've
No,
called
you
you
don't.
daddy for sure.
Oh, this is getting weird.
No, you don't.
Okay.
So, Eric,
Why
we
does
want...
my camera always go blurry when things get really good? That's the Chinese spy. He keeps coming in. Honey, not now. Mommy's busy.
Eric, thank you so much for just being a guest today and hopping on. This was
Yeah,
awesome.
thanks.
Thank you. Did you have anything else you needed to add?
Eric, you got about 10 seconds
No,
before I
that's-
hit the remove button, so speak fast.
Oh god. No, happy to be here. Great to see both of you. Can't wait to see you both in Montreal.
Montreal.
Bye, Eric.
We love you, Eric.
Bye.
Bye. For the-
Okay,
So,
so that was
Hedy,
Eric, everybody.
Hedy, this week's every week we have a theme that we talk about with the guests, and this week's theme is jail. So you can see that me and Hedy
Right.
have dressed accordingly. I am the Hamburglar today. Hedy, do
And
you want to talk about
I'm in a women's prison in Fulton, Arkansas.
Right. So
I'm in the ladies' lockup. That's what we call it.
yeah. So this whole episode will be on themes of prison, Hamburglar, and Arkansas.
Yeah.
So thank you guys
Jail.
for tuning in today.
And anytime anybody starts misbehaving, we'll just jail. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
So-
Guys, we do have an announcement. Hedy, I have an announcement for you.
God, what now? Too many announcements.
So, as you know, I'm a businessman, an entrepreneur,
Oh,
voice
boy.
actor.
No, I will
So-
not buy any candy bars. No, I will not buy calendars.
I'm selling chapstick. If you want to buy,
Where's the chapstick?
I can mail this to you. No, but in all seriousness, Alex sent us the YZP logo. Hedy and I loved it. And we're now begging Alex to create some merch.
People
Please,
are begging
Alex.
us.
Merch.
A lot of
I
people are
want a
asking for
cherry cloth
t-shirts. They
headband.
want t-shirts is what they're asking for. So we think we're going to do
T-shirts?
t-shirts.
Announcements.
Final Fantasy 14 is getting an update in early August.
Correct.
Correct.
It's
Which
got a
I know-
patch. It's got
I
a
haven't-
patch in it. Caleb, what's the title of it?
I'm not allowed to say what the title is.
What?
It's under wraps.
I have the title of it.
What is the title of it?
The Promise of Tomorrow. See, again, Chinese spy, stop that. Okay,
How
there.
did you get it to go blurry there?
I know. You
Um,
thought I was going to like fade out and show you the patch, didn't you?
I was hoping that you would, but
Well-
I have another announcement. Final Fantasy 16 and Final Fantasy 7 is now on, you guessed it, not we, Xbox.
Hey, Xbox wins! Yay!
Xbox.
What the hell is that?
Listen,
Who the
they're
hell
probably gonna
does
call us. They're probably
Xbox?
gonna be like, they're probably gonna call us and say, "Can we borrow that for our viral marketing?" And we'll be like, "Absolutely,
Absolutely. So it's just very simple.
Absolutely. Xbox."
Xbox.
And I'll form the rest of it there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and then we can kind of combine like
I
this.
thought
And
this
Alex,
was
I trust
box.
that you in editing can make it where it's an actual box of
This
me
is
and
box.
Hedy.
Oh my God, look at him. He's saying Xbox, and I'll punch him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Xbox.
If you've been affected by
Square
any of the
Enix,
issues in this cast,
Square Enix, and we've got some personal news around this one. It stings a little.
Hedy, do you need me to
There's gonna
take
be
this,
a
or are you
Final
gonna be able
Fantasy
to get through it?
Tactics remaster. There's going to be a Tactics remaster.
Which you were thrilled to hear about until you found out this next part.
Yeah. They're not using your girl. That's what I know. Your girl.
The
was
producers
not
have
invited back.
decided. The producers decided Hedy is very tired, so they
Yeah,
wanted to
they
give
were
her
like-
a break.
Right. Basically, moving to Illinois has done wonders for my career. I want to put that. Never been better. Never been better.
Okay,
Yeah.
but in all fairness, Hedy, it's all new voice acting, so they're doing a completely new spin on it, which I think is really exciting because that's how I got
And
my
we
gig
may
with Final
hear
Fantasy.
about some other exciting news in that coming up later on. I don't want to spoil anything. We'll wait.
We'll wait.
You'll see.
Oh wait,
We'll
wait.
see.
We'll give it casual. We'll
We'll
wait.
see. All right. Do you remember last time?
Yep.
We did a thing called the Far Plane Hotline.
Well, I want to say something really quick.
Oh, what now?
Oh, jeez.
One of the ththings, unfortunately, that did not get picked up that we're very confused about is the digging around in Caleb's drawers.
That's because the drawers are not there.
Digging around in Caleb's drawers did not come back.
The producers felt like it didn't fit, and they asked me to move locations and never mention it again.
Is the producer your baby?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna try to bring it back.
Can't we actually then just dig around in your drawers? Like.
Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry to interrupt. You take it. Farplane.
All right, so Farplane Hotline. All right, so question. We have a question from our listener. our viewer, singular. Question from Tom. I don't think this is real.
I don't either.
Real.
It's real. These are
Alex,
actual questions.
Nobody named Tom watches us.
It's not unusual to be loved by anyone.
Alex, we were able to see a list of viewers, and it was you and Natalie.
There were 8,000 people that watched the last episode. Some of the emails that we had wanted you to I'll give you an example. Somebody wanted you to do an interactive activity, which we could do if you want to, but once we commit to it, it takes 60 seconds. But if you commit to it, it's not my problem. You have to do it.
I'm committed.
Okay. Right. This happening.
I've been committed.
Okay. So you have 60 seconds using only things in your house. This was submitted to us by Mike, by the way. You have 60 seconds, to dress up, cosplay as your Final Fantasy character. 60 seconds. Go.
I'll be back.
Give me 60 seconds on a countdown.
All right.
So we'll wait. Oh, there aren't many times when I question why I do things, but this podcast may be one of them. 39 seconds. You have 3 seconds.
Where's Hedy?
I don't know. She's got 2. She's out of time.
Hedy, did you come back?
Hedy?
She
tragically fell down the stairs.
Hey. Hedy, I'm getting nervous. I'm the only one doing this bit.
Wait, hold on. I got.
She was gone for a whole minute and she came back with toilet tissue.
Why don't you go to hell? Okay, here we go.
Oh, you look great, Hedy.
Thank you. Thanks. And I have this luggage wear, this thing that you weigh luggage with, and that's the little dangly, her little dangly.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's pretty obvious what I did here. This is.
It looks like you went over to your girlfriend's house and the parents came home and you had to jump out the window at the last second.
I feel like we nailed this. Mike, thank you for the suggestion.
Yeah. So next time you ask me if the questions are real, just stick to the good ones, okay?
Okay.
Thanks, Mike. Thanks for the.
That was an electric moment.
Yes.
Do you suppose I could reuse this?
You probably could. Yeah.
Hedy, absolutely.
You could probably reuse it for all the shit that's about to come up in this episode.
I got some help from my husband on that one, by the way, and the dog.
Okay, so we move on to the first question from a real viewer.
The first question is from Tom, from our real viewer, Tom. My apologies, Tom. Zach, oh boy. You seem like a guy who knows how to make an entrance. What's the best way to quit my job? This is good. Quit my job in a way that's cool, but doesn't involve any actual violence or fire materia. All right.
Okay. Here's the thing. I feel like if Zach were to quit his job, I what I love about Zach is when there's an emotional, dramatic moment, he dives right in. I feel like that's what he would do. So I'm going to use the term
Sorry, was
Shinra.
that dies or dives?
He dives right in.
Well,
that too. That funny.
A little bit of both. A little bit of both.
Bit of foreshadowing.
So yeah. So I'm going to use the term Shinra for this, but Tom, whatever your workplace is called, you can replace it with that. Okay, let me get into character. I'm done being a pawn for Shinra. So I feel like it would be something along those lines.
Wow.
There.
There's
What
a
do you
BAFTA.
guys think?
And when I say this, it's not. I don't mean okay. I mean big fat zero. Zero.
I quite liked it.
Thank you. No, I think Tom, if you just
at the end of the day, they didn't recast Caleb, did they? So Sorry.
Alex, too far.
In the room.
Sorry.
Alex.
Sorry.
God, you can't be that vicious with children.
It's almost like we recorded this part of the podcast after the next part where I was offended by her comments and I just felt like, but that didn't happen. So carry on.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
We would
Alex, come on.
Do you have a question for me, Caleb?
No one submitted a question for you, Hedy. I know we had thousands of questions come in, but if one does submit one next time, then I'll be sure to ask it.
That's so funny because I'm looking at a question from Susan right now.
All right. I got a question from Susan. Susan asked, Yuna. Oh, this is a good one. Oh, I don't know. Should I attend my ex's wedding out of politeness or fake the flu and summon emotional boundaries?
1000% go.
Really?
Go. No.
You'd go to your ex's wedding?
What?
You'd go to your ex's wedding?
Well, it depends.
It depends.
Okay.
It depends.
Now I'm curious.
Do I want to cause a little scene-a-rooney?
Wow. You're the spiteful type. Nice.
Put on your very best toilet paper. Okay, Susan?
Okay.
Put on your very best toilet paper and your very best luggage wear.
Wait, is it okay if Susan wears white at the wedding, though?
Oh, 1000%. Susan, attend the wedding.
Wear white.
White. Okay.
Definitely try to sit on the front row.
Try to sit near the front. Definitely on the groom or definitely on the side of your ex-partner. Okay.
Well, because that's how you know the couple.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. And I also want to say crying is optional. I prefer laughter. Okay. Now.
I like that, Hedy.
That's
really
chaotic. That's chaotic answer. Probably the answer that Yuna would give, though. See, that's Hedy's answer, and it's not a nice one. Susan, I apologize. The nice answer. Summon, right? Do the summoning and find some good emotional boundaries. Yeah.
Hedy.
Okay.
I love that.
What's you could say you could say something along the lines of I wish you all the best. Oh wait, I lost it.
We're booking you for improv. I mean
Yes and I nailed that one. Oy. Okay, so that was the chaotic mean answer, but the nice answer, the Yuna answer that we all know and love is yes, she would definitely summon those emotional, but I don't know why I did like I was holding my breasts when I just did that. Summon those emotional boundaries and be nice. Wish them well,
Yes.
I'm so happy for you on this happiest of days. Be well.
Hedy, that was such a healthy answer.
Sometimes it's funny because Yuna is like that annoying older sister that always does it right, and you're like, oh, I want to be the bad kid. And I think the fact that even that I know she's in me, that I know that better person is in me, is what stops me from going full ladies' prison. Like that's full on. Oh.
Thanks for tying it back to our theme today. We're going to dive into that more later on in the podcast.
Keeps me on the outside, kids. If you enjoyed this portion of the show, which I'm sure you did not, you can submit questions to Farplane, Farplane. So it's plane, like, a plane of existence, which is what I'm going to be leaving very shortly. Farplane at KupoCon.com.
Okay, guys.
You guys, I need to hit pause because coming up, and I'm going to do his introduction for him because he's that fancy. Coming up, we have the singular.
I have chills right now.
Singular. A Ben Starr. A Ben Starr.
We are
my Hamburglar today.
This week's theme is prison.
Would you like me to? I've got a stripy top. Do you want me to get one as well?
Could you, Ben?
Yeah, I'll do it.
That's kind of the theme for the week. Thank you so much.
Okay, so full disclosure, I couldn't find it. I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
What'd you say, Ben?
I'm sorry, I couldn't find it.
Ben, you were gone for 45 minutes. Hey, so sorry, guys.
You just popped down to H&M.
But listen, this was awesome.
Thank you so
much. This is a great interview.
Thank you.
Well, yeah, Ben, I feel like we got all the footage we need. Hedy, did you need anything else?
Wait, have you started?
Oh yeah, we start.
Yeah, that was.
This is the style. We just roll.
We started because we wanted a couple of shots of me talking about the League of Women Voters.
Great.
And your couch empty.
Yeah, which we got.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Big fan of the podcast.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, guys, let's go ahead and start this portion of our series called Diving Into Ben, where we just get into all things.
Diving into Ben.
And Ben, I hate to ask you on the spot, but is this something you'd be willing to do weekly for our series?
Diving into Ben.
Just to be clear, I'm not prepared to do this weekly.
I know, Alex, you texted me and were like, make sure you ask Ben if he can do this weekly. So
do you know what a shit show it was to edit the first episode?
And Ben, we try to do this like to put you at ease. So we're just going to take a few minutes to kind of.
Yeah.
What did you say,
Ben, I don't feel like you're used to the level of professionalism that this production is at.
Actually, this is more professional than I expected it to be. So this is going.
We demand, nay, we command.
That's a backhanded insult.
So, do you want to dive into me? Is there a question here? Will we?
Yeah, right away.
Great.
Yeah.
Hit me.
She's gone.
Bye.
Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Ben, what do you do?
Yeah, I'm an actor, and you've probably asked me on here because I'm better known probably for being in Final Fantasy, like you two.
Yes. Okay, we actually met Ben how long ago, Hedy?
2022.
I'm not gonna lie, I was starstruck.
Three.
I don't know. I don't know if you could tell. I was starstruck.
You were. It was very cute. You were like
ravaged by time.
It took me 2 days to even have the courage to go up and say hi to you, Ben, and I'm glad that we're besties now.
You didn't speak to him for 2 days?
Yeah, but I was avoiding him for so long.
Right. But now Ben and I, we text all the time. We hang out. He flies in to see me. So
I don't think that's true.
Yeah, it is actually. We text all the time.
Yeah.
The eyes that cut over. Did you guys see that when I said that to Caleb? He goes.
Ben, let's dive in. Tell us, what does the last 3 months look like for you? What have you been working on? What have you been promoting?
And
by the way, anything that you signed an NDA for, you can share here.
Yeah.
Because this is just us.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the safest space you'll find on the internet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what have I been doing? The part is an interesting one, really. NDAs, there you go.
Yeah.
I've been doing a lot of stuff that I didn't think I would be doing for Final Fantasy. I have, I was in Boston, I was in PAX East, and then.
Wait, what did you think of Boston?
I love Boston. I've been to PAX East twice, and Boston's beautiful. I've been quite a few times, but this one was kind of special because it was for Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering. So Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy. They insist that Magic the Gathering goes first. And I've been working with Wizards of the Coast.
They, like, were you given an email like, hey, just so you know?
Wizards of the Coast. Are very specific about it because I did a silly commercial for them in which I wrote this thing and I wrote Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering, and they informed me that that was not the correct way of saying it, so they will not be allowing me to say it that way because it is Magic the Gathering and it is the Final Fantasy section of it.
Hedy's reaction kills me just then of Hedy.
Because I mean, whatevs.
I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah. Actually, this is from MagicCon, where I was just in Las Vegas.
Cool.
So I was in Vegas until maybe Monday, not even maybe until Monday, doing a very similar thing, and it's been very cool. I don't know if it's touched you guys yet, and how much.
We've seen it, and we got to sort of unveil some of the cards when we interviewed John.
They're really
John
cool
last time, and they were awesome.
Yeah. In particular, yours, Hedy, is very, very special. There's multiple versions of all of the cards. So, for instance,
and I mean, like, I feel like kind of all of them are special in their own way, Ben.
Yeah, they are.
Caleb, no.
Yeah.
He said mine was the most
Hedy's
special.
is the most special. Yours is fine.
Ben, you have me pinned right now on the screen because it feels like you just kind of keep referring to Hedy. So I just wanted to make sure you knew I'm on here and I'm.
Like, sorry, Caleb. I didn't. Sorry, Caleb. I didn't see you there. Sorry, I just thought.
Oh, that's okay.
Oh yeah,
so
yeah.
if you just move your browser to, you can pin. If you see my box, you can pin.
Sorry, let me pin you. Let me pin you, Caleb.
Thank you.
Hedy's is the best card.
Oh.
No, they're very cool.
They're
very cool, and I have spent a lot of time with the guys who made them, and
that's cool.
It's what I'm sure, as I'm sure you're seeing, there's this kind of not that it's dwindled at all, but there's this kind of rejuvenated joy around Final Fantasy in particular because it's a new way of experiencing the franchise, and it's so cool because this card game, which a lot of people found impenetrable for a long time, and still is to many, because it's this complex thing with cards that don't really mean anything, and I don't know what to do, and there's just like 30 odd years of history, and I just don't get it. It's just fantasy jargon. And then you take this series, so if you're not a fan of Magic the Gathering, you can be a fan of Final Fantasy, and they have like transposed the stories, the characters, everything into Magic the Gathering.
That is so cool.
And you can play this game for the first time, because if you understand Final Fantasy X, you can buy a Final Fantasy X Commander deck that is basically the story of Final Fantasy X in 100 cards, because there's not just cards from there's cards from 4 and 2. And
I was going to say that. It's how many different, every single chapter you can combine ostensibly into one game, yeah?
Yeah, and so they've done, obviously, because there's a lot of cards. Not all the games are equally weighted. There is a huge emphasis on certain games of others because they're built around commander decks. Final Fantasy X, Final Fantasy 14, Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 6 each have their own commander decks, which is 100 cards. Other games are also represented.
100 cards?
Why won't they listen to me?
Yes, 100 cards. You should get them. The 7 decks. The crazy thing
Have you not seen
about
the
this.
decks?
I haven't seen the decks.
Have you not? Get them out. Get them out.
$950 later.
Yeah.
Hold on.
They are. Wizards of the Coast cannot
Alex
possibly
is
comment.
giddy, running out of his office right now to get the deck.
I was going to try and get. I actually have one of your cards, Caleb. I don't have a Yuna because Yunas are very hard to find.
Oh.
And so
Interesting.
the Zack one, that was hard to find?
Super easy.
It
It's
was
a common.
super easy.
It was
First
super
one.
easy.
I got too
They
many of them.
actually were giving them away with
Yeah.
free.
You
When
couldn't
you purchase,
fucking move.
you know those biscuits that you crack open and they
Yeah.
puff out?
Yes.
They were giving them inside that thing. When you cracked it open and the biscuit shot out, there was also your face.
When I was walking around MagicCon, it was just like, please, can you take this Zack card? I don't
Yeah.
want it. I've got too many of them. It's really gorgeous.
Oh, that's cool.
So, Wizards of the Coast cannot officially acknowledge or even talk about the secondary market, but the one thing that thrives as a result of Magic the Gathering is the secondary market. So these collector booster packs, which normally retail at a certain price. There you go. This is the Commander deck.
Oh my gosh.
So that's a Final Fantasy X one. If you got the set, he's going to get the 7 one.
Hold on, what we got?
There you go. There it is.
And Alex, did you say you're giving those away on this podcast?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then afterwards, we're going to do a GoFundMe for my fucking mortgage.
It's the 14.
Oh
They're
my
awesome.
gosh.
They're really beautiful.
So they come with 100 cards.
They do. Yeah.
Because I've only seen the Zack and Yuna card. But I didn't realize you get them in
You
packs of
have
100.
them all.
But you buy, what you do is you can get these, and these are the starter sets. So if you want to play against someone, you can buy that 7 starter kit, which has 2 decks in it, and you can play against each other.
Oh, that's so cool.
Talking of reading other people's lines, Hedy, did you hear this week or last week they announced a remaster of Tactics, for which you originally did voices in, and they've actually recast the whole game, and Ben is one of those roles.
What?
I'm in it, yeah. I'm playing your part.
And scene.
They said Hedy's not bringing it. Hedy's not bringing the heat back and you step in. She's just fucking phoning it in. And Star, you got to step up.
To be fair, I didn't know that I was in it for a solid 15 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, is that true?
You're exactly right. I wasn't bringing it because I didn't know it was brought.
What were you doing? What were you in? What were you in it?
You were Agrius.
You were Agrius?
Yeah, she's Agrius in War of the Lions.
Wait, I'm so confused, Hedy. How do you not know that you were in a game?
To be fair,
who are you?
So I played Dice Dark in Final Fantasy Tactics. Agrius in War of the Lions, right? It's just the cut sequences, right? They added.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, just the cutscene. So it wouldn't have been that much dialogue that you would have recorded, but you were still replaced.
It wouldn't have been. It wouldn't have been. Anyone would have.
Well, now it's terrible, and I don't care who's doing it. You're doing a great job. I couldn't even. I was gonna say something mean, and then I couldn't.
Wait, Hedy, I'm still, before we bounce into the other questions for Ben, I'm still confused of how you don't know you were in a game.
Honey, I don't know who you are.
Yeah.
I don't know how I got here. Just plumped me down in front of the computer, and he's standing right over there with a loaded weapon. Talk.
To be fair,
He's funny.
not loads of people don't know what they're in loads of games because you have to.
I was apparently in a Star Wars game. Where's that check?
Don't have to be.
Ben,
Yes.
Clive is constantly, and I say constantly, yeah, I mean that. Clive is constantly just brooding, tortured, covered in scars.
Yeah.
Is that method acting, or are you just British?
Yeah, it's a great question. Thanks for asking. This is incisive journalism. I think Clive's a cool character. I had this very interesting relationship with him when he was first presented. There was a very one-dimensional assumption about him as a character because there is a hero archetype that he very much presents himself to be. You know, long hair, big old cape, big old muscles, big old sword, very much on the big side, you know. And
we've all been there. We all know what that feels like. And yeah, keep going.
And like you hear the line in the first trailer, it's like revenge is a weapon. Like there's something very, very one note about the potentiality of that character. And we then, what was quite nice, and I think people have resonated with him, is he's just kind of not that. So at all points, we kind of see him broken, and he does have that brooding, that brooding aspect of him, because he just sits there. But like all great protagonists and characters that you sit with, there are dimensions to them, and that's what makes you love them. It's to see them. They are amazing in battle. They are fun to play with, and they're fun to kind of experience. And I'm very, very fortunate that Clive is one of those characters that I'm so proud of, because of the things that he is and the things that he is not. And I think it's really cool. And when you sit with a character for so long, and he felt like he was built from the ground up, because he did change, because like I say, it was 4 years, and that was over COVID as well. It changed. The character did change.
Oh my gosh, I didn't realize.
No, but it's the nature. Listen, the nature of Final Fantasy games is that we get to interact with the other characters in the game, right? Like you're interacting with, and like you get Ifrit, okay, and you're like, hey, by the way, what's that like to be a dom?
To be a dom, it's fun to be. It's fun to be a dom. It's fun to interact with it's just love to dom. I love to dom.
That was a loaded question.
Clip this.
I love Ben Starr loves to dom.
Love to dom. Would dom again. Let me dom.
Would dom. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Would dom again.
Would dom again. 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I love doming. And I have since I was 11 years old. It's a fun thing to be an icon. That was neat. That was the cool thing about it, especially Ifrit as well, because the first summon that I ever received in the game, you do have them, in your inventory. In Final Fantasy VIII is Ifrit in the fire cavern. And
are you serious? And then you went on to
which is really cool. And I feel like there's this kind of beautiful symmetry there.
Yes.
Well,
that's the one thing that everybody knows about Ben is you're such a gamer. Like you are an authentic fan, man.
It's so good. We're so good.
You have to watch to the end, because what you do at the end is, well, it's quite dumb.
Yeah, I think I know what you're going to do.
That's nice. That's nice.
I just feel like, guys, we were just so in sync that night.
We really were.
I'm just so glad all of our practice paid off, and
the Hilton Vancouver meltdown. There it is.
months of training for that.
Months of training.
We did it, coach.
We did it, guys.
And then I hear someone's voice go, "What is happening?" Good question.
Good question.
It's the end where you mount Caleb, which I think is the most questionable part.
Caleb!
Wait, what?
This is when I rode the two of you in like horses.
Yeah. As you should.
This is...
Oh
boy.
I've never seen the video from this angle.
That's...
I gotta say, it looks worse from whoever recorded this.
It's incriminating, isn't it?
Yeah. You guys aren't gonna show this on the podcast, right?
Oh, yeah, we are.
Yeah,
we'll all edit it in, all of us together.
We'll get together post-production session.
It's all going to be edited in. We'll do it together.
This episode's 4.5 minutes.
In there. This is also right here. This is
wow.
Nice.
Wow. It was delicious pizza. Was it our pizza?
Great
I feel like we took Alex's pizza.
Well, it is not uncommon, is it, Ben?
Yeah.
I think we took Alex's pizza.
Do you know, I had a really nice box of Papa John's chicken bites, and a nice set of mixers that someone had given us. Yeah. And then at the evening of Palm Saucer, I go in and Ben and Gideon
Emery
have just fucking ate the lot.
This is going to be your thumbnail for this episode.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It should be, I think.
Yeah.
We're so vain. We're so vain, the three of us.
Yeah, that's the thing about us.
Photos of ourselves.
Do you have the fern photo?
Oh, yeah, that's the one. That'll be the one. You're right. Do you remember this? Do you remember the moment, Ben, when we were... This is starting to devolve into that do you remember that interview that on Saturday Night Live when he would have like famous musicians and stuff, and he'd go like, "Hey, do you remember when you did that song? We're killing this."
Oh yeah.
I'm enjoying it.
Oh, well,
So
good.
Ben, we wanted to just spend the next hour you asking us questions. So
And I mean this respectfully. Do you have a question for me?
She had loads. She was given pointers. She was told where to shoot.
Do you have anything to ask me, or is this just
The first question was the best question. It never came up. The first question was.
I did say it. I said,
No.
"So can I call you?"
No, the
Benjamin?
first question was, is Ben short for Benjamin or bend over? That was question number one.
Yeah. And to be honest, sometimes I think both.
Both.
Well,
So, have you ever found tricks or things that you have to do to put you in the space for your voice? Or
Yeah.
whatever?
Oh, completely. Yeah. I mean, I've through just the act of doing, I've just this is going to sound really up my own ass, but I've discovered different chambers of my voice. So it's like if I'm trying to ultimately, your voice is a muscle. It's a series of muscles that kind of contract, and I pretty much know how I can make my voice do certain things in certain ways for certain jobs. And so I'll look at something and I'll go, right, I feel like they exist in this region.
Yes, exactly.
And then the rest is instinct. And I also would say that I'm not interested in making noises. Like I'm not interested in being like
the fight noises.
No, just I think a lot of actors, and I think both of you are you can speak to this. You have had the opportunity to tell a story over an extended period of time, and therefore it's not about the noises that you can make, it's about the complexity of the character that you can bring to life. And I think a lot of people seem to think I can make crazy noises with my mouth, and therefore I am a good actor. Like I can do a high voice or a low voice. It's amazing. And there are some extraordinarily gifted multi-voices out there. But also, just because you can do loads of accents, and just because you can make kind of like crazy up and down, do all this, it doesn't make you a good actor. In fact, it can hinder you because you're relying on something that is
a gimmick, and it is not going to sustain itself over a long period of time. And I like to think that I'm at this point in this industry because and people do take the piss out of the Clive voice or whatever, but there are aspects of it in which you break that mold, and those are the bits that stick out to people, not the bits where I'm making noise, silly noise in my mouth. Totally.
And I think
are you listening, Caleb?
That's what people resonate
I'm
with.
learning a lot right now. So you said it's not about the high or low voice? Is that?
No, that's exactly what I said. Yeah. It's about the mid voice.
What he said, and he also said do gimmicks.
It's a word you're quite familiar with.
Like basically just beatbox.
Yeah.
Okay, bud?
Okay.
Yeah. If you can make more noises, that's good.
Okay, I'll work on my noises and
yeah.
I know for me when I recorded Zach, I was like, do you want the voice high today or low today? And that's where and then I pay
and you
do you want to hear my fart noise? You know what I mean? Like he just
No, I love that, Ben, and I think that goes back to the question of how do I get into the industry? Is the right focus. Acting classes, learning to act. It's not about the voices that you can do.
No, it really isn't. And I had people being like, I found I can do this voice. I think I'd be a really good voice actor. I'm like, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure you do.
Listen to this.
Yeah, and it is. It's like, hey, look at this. And I'm like, great, cool. We can all do
what
that.
I can do.
Yeah. Everyone can make silly voices. Everyone can do an impression of a person.
Oh,
everyone can talk in a British accent. It's not that hard.
Exactly. I'm sorry.
Right.
I didn't know if I was
offensive.
Blimey, governor.
That's really good.
Am I hired?
Wow.
Please don't encourage them.
Yeah.
And like the screaming, we were laughing. We were like, was he screaming like that because that's what they told him, or was that the Metacritic score?
Yeah.
Like, what was that?
it was the Metacritic score. That's what it was. I loved it. They said do it, so I just went for it.
Yeah.
Just had a go.
Yeah. Screaming is the hardest. That's the most fun. Like
Yeah.
it's literally like being in one of those rage chambers where you throw axes and shit at things. So fun.
But also when once you're coming off a session that's 4 hours, 8 hours, whatever, the last thing you want to do is scream, and you feel like some people can take advantage of it. So I got to a point, and I do that now, where I know my worth.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, guys, I'm gonna see this through. I'm gonna see what we have to do. Fantastic. I'm not going to give you any more than 2. So please be very specific about, because you. Like, I know what are the restrictions on this screen. Probably it'll be a time restriction, or it'll be a gate restriction. So it'll be that we've turned. I hate it when all that peaked, and I'm like, that isn't my job. Yeah, like the engine. That's the engineer's job to get it down to that point.
Yes.
Yeah. So I prep. So when I go into one of those sessions, I'm like, are we good? Because I'm going to go loud. So you're going to have to turn that gain down. And also, how long's it got to be? And they'll be like, well, we have a 3 to 5 second thing.
I have to know the timing of the scream. Agreed.
And so I'll do a walkthrough.
Sounds like, Ben, did you learn that from experience of saying like you? Yeah.
I learned from fucking my voice. I learned from screwing that up. And if I do have a piece of advice for people, I'm like, when it goes big, you believe me, your voice cannot take it. Your voice can probably take 3 screams, and that's it. And and even then you have to support it hugely. And I come away even now from intense sessions. When I did Tekken, that was a session that I knew I'd push myself in, because that is essentially just fight noises. And it's there, and there is, and that my voice is tight, and for days afterwards. And that
doesn't give you any room to modulate when you're starting tight. I can't act in that because I'm already like, And see, I want to point out, this is more evidence of Ben being a dom. He went in there and he goes, you get 2 dom.
Yeah, you do. Because also I have more experience. I have more experience of my voice than anyone else in there. So I know how it works. Right. And like I'm a tool that you have hired to do that. So I'm telling you, like, this is what I can do, and
this is what I can do.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna clip
up
that
to meet the standard. Yeah.
See, now Caleb will often walk up to people and just say, "I am a tool."
Yeah.
And when he says it, though, we all have to pause. And well, Caleb, yeah.
Ben, that's great advice. The healthy boundaries, and because there's been sessions where when I'm done, they're like, "How'd that feel?" And I'm like,
great.
Exactly. But that goes back to your point, Ben, and I loved that comment you made, that we are glorified post-production.
Yes.
That's why when you say, I'm a tool for you to use, I'm also a tool for you to use that needs to be cared for. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to take care of your tools. Yeah.
Yes, you can't use me. So we've got X number of hours left on the recording. You're going to break me in that way. So please don't.
Now you don't have that tool.
And it isn't your job. It isn't your job to be this strong person and defy the odds because you want to impress someone. You're not going to lose the job.
Wow.
Actually, any professional worth their salt knows exactly how much a human voice can take.
I think that's probably one of the biggest things that if I have any regrets in the industry, it was being a people pleaser. I wish I had been less of a people pleaser. I think it would have been better.
Yeah.
It's also, I think, Alex, I'm going to stop trying to please you, Alex. And I'm really going to work on...
You know what? Me too. I'm done trying to please Alex.
It's a really, really scary thing to be able to say no to stuff, and I've learned
it is.
All of it, and all of you know, you've seen me when I've not said no to stuff, and I've become incredibly.
Yeah, Ben said no to coming to Montreal with you, so there you go. Perfect.
Yeah, I said I don't like you.
Good for you, Ben. Healthy boundaries. I like that.
Caleb doesn't even know where he's going. He thinks he's going to Vancouver.
Yeah, I was going to say Caleb's going to be in Vancouver.
Yeah, you guys were invited to Montreal.
Vancouver. And then he was like, "Oh, I'm going to Monaco." And we're like, "No, Caleb.
Yeah. I'm going to be in Monaco that weekend."
Are you seriously?
No, that was me. That was no. So
that's what we've learned about Ben, that he's the king of boundaries. He's a dom and king of boundaries.
I'm a dom, I'm a tool.
He's a tooly dom king of
I'm a dominant tool.
Guys, thank you so much for joining us for Diving Into Ben, where thank you for all that you shared today, the encouragement.
He gave his soul to the role, everybody, and you left it in the booth.
I mean this.
Hey,
thank you for filling me.
But I am going to be genuine for just a second. Ben, thank you for just taking the time out to get on with us and shoot the breeze, but also talk the game. And you're just always such a joy to hang out with and be around. So thank you.
1000%. And if it wasn't for Ben, we wouldn't realize how much we had missed turn-based combat. Come on.
That's right.
You're welcome.
And Ben, thank you for agreeing to do this every week. Because in
week.
my mind, you didn't have to do that.
Yeah.
But
and you're going to fly over to Caleb's basement.
Right.
And that's so good.
Tie myself up. Yeah.
He's going to pick you up, and he's got they call it a conference room.
Yeah.
At the Days Inn in Fresno. They call it a conference room.
Oh, Ben, it's really nice. It's really, really nice.
No, it doubles as the space where they keep the chips and stuff. It's okay. You're gonna be all right.
Thank you.
Just don't wear anything that you don't mind getting some like blood and
I'll just come naked and lubed up. It's fine. Ready
no. That's actually. I'm actually gonna just bow out of that week's recording. But
I'm gonna turn up to your front door, dripping and naked. Thank you for having me, everyone. Bye.
Thank you, Ben.
I'm gonna hit the stop recording button.